At the Pakistani embassy in Beijing, Ambassador Moinul Haq showed me the Corridor of Friendship, which features historic photos of interactions and meetings between Chinese and Pakistani leaders.
This is one of the first interaction
Premier
between with the Prime Minister Zhou Enlai and our Prime Minister Mohammad Ali Bogra.
That's in 1955.
That's 1955.
Presidency.
First visit to Pakistan in 2015, and this is the launch of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. At that time I was the chief of protocol, so I organized this visit to President Xi.
Wow.
So that's a very great.
So you know everything from the very beginning.
The embassy also houses an international school, a reflection of early cultural exchange between the two countries.
This is a very historic school. It was built in 1969 at the special request of Premier Zhou Enlai.
Wow.
So at that time it was the first international school in China. This has grown over the years and now it has become a college, and we have now almost 500 students. Students from 50 countries are studying here.
Ambassador Haq's residence is called the Pakistan House. It was here we sat and talked.
Just now when we were looking at the photos of the first day of signing of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor Protocol, you said you personally involved very much to this protocol. Can you share more stories on that?
Yeah. That was the highlight of my 2 years assignment as Chief of Protocol, the most important visit that I organized. And of course, not only because of it was Chinese President Xi's first visit, but also it was important because we launched the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and a large number of agreements and MOUs were signed, I think of more than $40 billion, which was historic and unprecedented. So you've seen that it's been 5 years when this CPEC was launched, and it has helped Pakistan in transforming its landscape, its infrastructure. It is helping in our socio-economic development, its poverty alleviation, and improving the livelihoods of our people. So I was very happy that I was part of that historic moment.
Now you're even more involved in the implementation of this protocol.
And now I'm, of course, here and contributing to making it further stronger and stronger.
How do these projects really help people in these two countries?
The first part of this China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or the early harvest part, which we say, focused on 3 main areas. One was infrastructure development in the country, building roads, highways, and second was energy. Pakistan over the few years had been going through a crisis when we had the acute shortage of energy in the country. And through CPEC, these energy projects have helped Pakistan to overcome this shortage, and which was important for industry, which was important for our households. So today Pakistan has overcome this challenge, and we stand, a time is coming that we are going to have surplus energy. So it has been a very transformational project for Pakistan.
Then how is bilateral trade recovering from the pandemic?
The figures so far that we have for this year are very positive, especially for Pakistani exports. So they have increased this year substantially, which is a very good sign. One reason is that earlier this year the two countries launched the upgraded FTA, the second phase of free trade agreement between the two countries, under which almost 1,000 products now enjoys zero tariff in each of their markets.
Tourism suffered a lot during the pandemic. Are there any efforts and plan to boost tourism to Pakistan or even to China?
Since I've come here, I have formed a task team at my embassy, which are working on promotion of tourism. We are going to launch very soon a website in Chinese language on tourism. We are going to publishing material of tourism in the Chinese language, And I hope that as soon as the pandemic is over, we can attract a large number of Chinese tourists to the beautiful places of Pakistan.
Whenever we mention Pakistan, Chinese people refer the country to an iron brother. So how do you personally understand this relationship?
We also are all-weather strategic partners. We also say that the relationship, the friendship is higher than the mountains, deeper than the oceans, and sweeter than honey. So these are those descriptions which you will not find anywhere in the world. That shows that this relationship is based on mutual trust. It has been a relationship which has been endured and sustained by successive generations of leadership, governments, and the people. It has been a constant. As President Xi said, this is the one and the only unique relationship.
Hawk accepted his present job in late July, as soon as he finished his assignment as Pakistani ambassador to France. He says he's still exploring China and how to help consolidate the two countries' relationship in the way he hopes future generations can continue. 吴国秀 CGTN 北京